Hey guys, I know that it's been 2 weeks since the release of Wuthering Waves, but I finally got my first impressions video out, and it's been a doozy. But overall, I got everything down, and I'm ready to kind of let you guys know what my thoughts and opinions of the game is. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm gonna show you guys where I'm currently am at the moment, which I'm Union level 40, and my data bank is level 20, so I maxed it out. Also, I got every single resonator except for Kaucharo. He's the only one that I'm missing. And with my quest, these are the only 3 quests I have left. I haven't done the Yin Lin story companion yet, but I was thinking of making a video for it, so that's why I haven't done it. And also, with all that said, I put in 90 hours in Wuthering Waves. So that's why this video kind of came out a little bit later, because I had to pile up everything. Other than that, without further ado, let's jump into my first thing I want to talk about for Wuthering Waves. So my very first impression of Wuthering Waves is the first cutscene of the game. Like, I couldn't tell, but well, at least I didn't expect it. But the first cutscene hooked me right in. Like the mysterious god mother, whatever it could be, like giving you the resonating tattoo on your left hand, and then pushing you out into the world. Like, that was very interesting, very mysterious. Even the music in that first cutscene was very interesting. Like, it hits different. It hits different. That's my favorite cutscene in the game, and it's the first cutscene too. That's so crazy. Yeah, but that's my first impression of the game. The very first cutscene. One of the things I love about Wuthering Waves is their mini games. So far, Kuro Games has done a really good job nailing down the level of mini games that there is in the open world. I love playing all of them. They're very straightforward and not too hard. Maybe just take a little bit of time to kind of figuring them out, kind of solving them. But overall, I love doing them when I'm hunting for echoes, exploring the world, or doing quests. Like, they're such a good distraction, and I never had a like mind-boggling hard one to kind of like get frustrated on. Overall, Wuthering Waves nailed it down really well. I'm looking forward to play any new ones coming out in the upcoming patches, or as I continue playing the game. So one thing I love about Wuthering Waves is its stamina system. So when you're climbing up the mountain like this, you can just click dash and they start running up. Like, run like this. Like, it's so fun. Like, out of all the games that I played, Wuthering Waves does this the best, right? And also, recharging is really fast as well, which means that if I want to continue climbing, it's such a breeze. Like, just right click again. Like, it's so much fun because I love climbing up mountains. Yeah, like, compared to the other 2 games I've played, Genshin Impact and Tower Fantasy, like, Wuthering Waves nailed it to a T. Not only that too, the gliding. gliding is also perfect, right? Because the stamina gauge depletes even slower, which gives me time to check out the beautiful scenery of the overworld world, and also check out for any chests or any echoes that I want to hunt, right? So no more checking where I'm gonna be landing with low stamina. Like I can just like prep myself. And also the best thing too is I always love gliding like far distance, right? Because right now, from ever since I jumped from the mountain, checking from the mountain, which is right here, I'm already this far. Like that's so cool, right? This allows me to kind of traverse in farther distance without needing to open up the map and teleport and then travel to that area. Yeah, but overall, I really like the stamina system in this game, and I would believe that other people would not have any complaints about it, and I hope they further like improve upon it. I'm looking forward to it. So one thing I like about this game is the fast travel system. It's very convenient, especially when you're trying to hunt down 5-star echoes, right? Because right now I'm looking for the Tacit Discord Zigzag.
Good.
So
There's
since
no
I
time to
already
waste.
put him on the map to kind of hunt down, I could easily fast travel to a beacon that I unlocked and just go hunt for him. So he should be right here. Yep.
No mercy.
Yeah. And this is really great for also not only hunting for Tacit Discord for echoes, but also for doing your daily quests. And also
My field of
finding any
expertise.
chests that you spotted nearby, you can just fast travel to. So other than just running around the map using stamina, you can just fast travel everywhere, right? But first you gotta unlock it, right? Which that's the first thing I did. Because I love hunting down these fast travel areas, because saving time for especially a big map like this is very convenient.
My field of expertise.
So that's one positive thing I really like about Wuthering Waves.
Zap strength. The stage is yours.
Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is Wuthering Waves' biggest selling point, the combat. The combat, how I deal with it in the game, is every character I get, I just spam them. I just want to try to understand their kit from a raw experience. And if I like it, then I keep them in my team. Or to my second team or third team. If I don't like it, I just keep them to the curve until I find use for them later when I get like bored or something like that. Other than that, that's how I kind of deal with it in the game. And yeah, like why don't I just show you how combat looks like?
My field of expertise. Watch and learn. Zap strength. It's our turn.
Woolly's attack! This is so much fun! You're in for it now! Here comes Encore! Leave me alone!
Okay, so now I want to talk about Wuthering Waves localization, or the words that they choose to use in the story or in the game overall. Because I have a lot of issues with them using big words to kind of describe stuff, and sometimes when it's big words, even some words that's a little harder for even me to pronounce, I get kind of flustered or even frustrated at times, right? So I compiled a couple of them just to show you guys what I mean.
Magistrate of Huanglong
of resin medical science,
Fraxidus
Diabolical
topography and conceptualization of overthrax.
with her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. In addition, as the magistrate of Zhenzhou, leaving the land under her jurisdiction without authentication is not allowed.
our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place.
So one thing I want to talk about is the music in the game. The music in the game is very forgettable. Not saying that the music in the game is bad, but for each section of the map, right? So like Disarok Highland, Norfall Barrens, Central Plains, Gorgeous Spirits, Tiger's Maw, Winding Axe, Mirror, Dim Forest, like each one of these sections, there's different music for every single one. Even battle music, when you fight against the Tasser Discords. But they're all forgettable, and that's kind of disappointing. Not only that too, majority of the bosses that we farm in the open world, like Infernal Rider and Countless, even their music is forgettable. The only three that's not forgettable is where is he? Morning X, Lumpy Lumen, Madrid, and Thundering Memphis. Yeah, those are the only three that's not memorable. Other than that, the rest of them, I'm sorry, but like they're forgettable. Like they're not memorable at all. When I fight them, the music is just like it's pretty much like it's not there. And I feel like Wuthering Waves kind of like lose some points there in the music area. Yeah, that's all I have to say for music. Alright, so next I want to talk about the 4-star characters in Wuthering Waves. Now, I have some issues with the 4-star characters, especially when you pair them up together as like a whole team. I feel like a lot of them are very unique in themselves, like as if they could be someone's favorite. But the problem is that they stick out so much that when you try to pair them up together, they don't really synergize well together because their kit is very unique. And I feel like when I had my first couple of 5 stars, the 4 stars unit kind of synergizes with them. So I ditched out majority of the 4 stars just to pair them with the 5 stars. And eventually I just end up just playing all roster of 5 stars since they seem to kind of work together. And that, I feel like that's kind of like a problem, especially for free-to-play players or people who are just starting out and don't tend to spend money on the game. Like I feel like that kind of like holds back the potential people want to keep playing the game more. Yeah, so I'm not saying all 4 stars don't work together. I'm just saying just the majority of them. Yeah, but that's just my say on it. So now let's talk about the story for Wuthering Waves 1.0. My honest rating of it is a 5 out of 10, which in my record, it's a bad score. I've watched plenty of animes, even terrible ones, that have better storyline, better storytelling than this. And like, so to kind of break it down, as I was trying to follow along, like one of my complaints is, yes, they do use a lot of big words in their conversation. That kind of plays part of it. Also, just trying to follow along, like I get that they're trying to explain how the world works and all. Then it's all prophecy and like you're some kind of old hero that kind of like stopped this thing from before, and now you're back. You do it all over again, and it's like even when you kind of follow the like save the world all over again, like I feel like it wasn't satisfying because the last fight, I felt like the boss ran away. And I'm like, yes, you can use the boss as a future boss, but at the same time, this is 1.0. Like you want to hook everyone in, because I'm kind of envisioning it like as if like how can an anime do it? You know, how can an anime hook you? Because I never really seen an anime that kind of does this and work out. But overall, like my opinion on the story is pretty bad. They need to kind of like bounce back real quick with 1.1 and onwards, or else yeah, like there's no point of putting a lot of effort into the story. Granted, I know that the story was changed 90% from CBT 1. They reworked it 90%, but if this is all they got, like man, I hope they can kind of do more, because I feel like the story was just there to introduce characters, not really like a solid foundation. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. So overall, my ratings for Wuthering Waves version 1.0, 7.5 out of 10, which in my book that's an average, and they can only go from here. Like increasing the stuff that I like, which is the cutscenes, the mini games, the stamina, the teleport system, even the battle, and also improving upon the stuff that I don't like, which is the bloated text, big words, the storyline, which is very flimsy, and pretty much introducing character backstory, so at least they feel more like concrete in the game. Other than that, yeah, like that's my review for Wuthering Waves. I didn't even get a chance to even talk about the shinies, the cool Echo with Tacit Discord designs, and even like the bosses, But overall, that could be for like another video. Yeah, this is just my impressions, which was more than 2 weeks now, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So till then, I'm H2O Footprints, signing out.